Hi, I'm Lizzie. I told you I'd get back to you. We had a lot of things to do today, and it was exhausting. That's part of some of the things that I've been going through. Um, I am getting divorced from Dr. Frankenstein. He really is a doctor, and I've made, I've paid for the move, what I could afford, and I've made 15 trips by myself with bulging disc in my back. He had no care, and it was quite upsetting. And this is something, I don't know, it's going to be hard to get over. And the reason why I'm starting, to this point now is because I love people. I love everyone. And this is not just for women. This is for men too. And because they are very cruel women too. And, but I'm gonna, keep telling you what's happened to me. And today, my daughter and I went to the house that we lived in, and we're still taking stuff out, and somehow he's gotten his criminal girlfriend or somebody to make keys because things keep disappearing. I've lost so much. I've lost so much sentimental things. Things that would hurt me. I really believe he's a sociopath. He has no remorse. He doesn't know how to love anybody. And he has a terrible sickness with Lyme. I really went into this marriage, with thinking that, this was it, that we were going to be together forever, from lies. It was all lies. And it really has taken a toll on me. And all I want to do is be loved. He separated my children and I. He alienated me from my friends. And somehow my daughter and I stuck together. And I'm so happy for that. Because she's beautiful and she's sweet. And she's had problems from what's happened too. And I don't mean to sound disgusting or, not ladylike, but like with my best friend, she went to his office to get a prescription, and he pulled his private part out and he actually shoved her head on his private part to get her prescription. And he was going to be indicted and by the state, and what he did was stole all my evidence. I've had like 2 drawers of prescription glasses that I've collected over the years. That was gone. My good clothes were gone. Um, one time, well, twice he had me PEC because he's a coroner also for no reason.
That means putting a psych unit against your will
Yeah,
for at least 72 hours.
Yes, that's meaning you're forced by the police to be put in a psychiatric unit when you're not sick. He's sick. And while I was in there, I have pictures of it, and my daughter saw them, and they were trying to get my clothes out of there. And, you know, if I came back, they would have said that I left, and I wouldn't have been able to get back in my house. But the doctor was fed up with him and knew he was lying, so he let me out that day. I was supposed to leave the next day, but he let me out that day. And all of my clothes were on the couch in my bedroom, and her bras, her underwear, her dirty sandals, and some really disgusting things were there.
That's an invasion of your space, and it's just I'm at a loss for words. Sorry. It's just an awful thing to do to a human being. You know, that's a place that she was supposed to feel safe and share with my stepfather, her husband, and it was invaded and ruined by another person. And she's going through a very difficult time still because of him, even though they're separated. He's still causing problems in her life, and it's hard to watch her go through this because I love her, and she's been, you know, a strong mother, and, you know, I know I've had problems because of some things, but that's okay, you know, because I feel like you take those problems and you do the best you can with it. You know, there's some things that we can't control. And it's hard. You got to reach out for help. You got to do something to heal yourself and keep going. And that's what my mother's doing right now. So.
And she really does help me. She picks me up when I'm down, and she's really come around, and not only is she my daughter, but she's my best friend now. And I want to make a shout out there to all the artists, because they're the ones that encouraged me to write a book. And some of my very dear friends on another app, on a business app, are going to help me to write a book. And I'm excited about that. And what really hurt me the most was losing my children and being alienated.
We didn't talk for a while, long periods of time. Like for a while I was in college, 5 hours away, and we didn't speak. I lived on campus and pretty much looked after myself because I really don't have much other family, but he had a lot of control over my mom and isolated her and made me think that he was a perfect husband and that my mom was, you know, crazy or something, or she was being in the wrong when he was actually hurting her and trying to make it appear to the world that he was the best thing since sliced bread. So,
and then
it's really scary.
Yes, and it was both physical and emotional abuse, both. And I don't know which one was worse, because one time he hit me and tried to strangle me and I had nobody there. And since he was coroner of the parish I lived in, the cops were patting him on the back and saying, "We have your back, Dr. G." He hit me so hard, and my head hit so hard against the front, the front board of the bed, that actually everything came out of me. I immediately called 911. It was all on 911. And the DA said that, and the 911 person said that that couldn't have been made up. There was no way. There was blood coming off my chest. He had his hands around my neck. I had to squirm and hurry up and crawl into the bathroom and lock it. And it was pitiful. And all along, I didn't know this, but he was getting oral sex for prescriptions. And that is so hurtful. It really is so hurtful. And especially my family, my children. And we're trying to piece our life back together. And the reason why we're doing this is because we want to help others. Because
it's an interesting story. It'll help my mom heal as well. So.
Yes, and I'm going to get to the beginning of the story because I'm writing the book. And there's lots of happiness in my life, and until I met him. And he is...
there's a lot of struggles because there's a lot of men before that have hurt you.
Yes.
You've gone through this, and
he told me all that was behind me.
Have been separated, and that was hard for all of us. And my mom thought she found somebody that was different this time. And in turn, I was the last child to be with my mom, and turned out again that it was another nightmare to go through. So, of course, it was hard on everybody. I've struggled with addiction.
Mm-hmm.
I had my second time in rehab. Let's see, when was it? June of last year?
Yes.
Yeah. So, with years of being sober in between, I was in nursing school. And
she's very intelligent. She's very funny.
I just don't know how to cope, but I've learned how to be positive and just tough through whatever you're going, no matter what. Just, if it takes just living for the next 5 minutes, you got to do it. And that's how my mindset goes. But I still struggle. And I see that with my mom, and that hurts me because I love her. And we chose to get back together just recently and talk again. I'm an adult, now, and I'm a mother. So I understand how tough times were, and see things through her point of view.
And God has really blessed me because, she was young and she didn't understand. She was manipulated. He was even trying to be inappropriate with her.
I didn't know that.
And somebody looking from the outside in could see it. And
I would never let that happen. I'd punch him square in his face.
She wouldn't let that happen. But he always used material things with women. Breast augmentation, cars, whatever. He really never has loved me. He doesn't know how to love. I don't know what happened in his household.
There's nobody watching. You're probably going to have to show some cleavage or something.
Cleavage. But anyway.
Seriously. It's like radio silence
No, I
out
think
there.
it's because I don't have a platform yet. And I don't know
Yeah,
how
do
to
you make
use
a
this.
platform or whatever?
I don't know how to use this yet. But I want everyone to know that we're loving people. And I have so many goals. And he just crashed everything. He kept me from growing, from reaching my goals. And now that I have my daughter, it's getting better. It's getting better. But like
You
she
can find
said,
yourself and
yes.
bring the best out in yourself, Mom, and be okay with being with yourself for a while because that's what you need.
And like she said today, it's going to take some time because, we've been moving, today we're exhausted this evening because
Yeah, boxes
I,
of
I've made 15 trips by myself and movers because I had a 4,000 square foot house and now I'm in a 2,800 square foot house.
There's a
So,
lot of stuff in there.
yes.
A lot of stuff.
And I love my art. And that really makes me feel good.
It's a beautiful expression of herself, and she's so talented.
And,
So talented.
And my daughter is too.
She makes jewelry. What else do you do? You paint.
I paint.
She makes stuff.
Multimedia.
It's awesome.
And I always wondered, before I really got into it, where did she get this from? And because she had been drawing and sketching these beautiful.
You should show them on there.
Beautiful. Let me show you. Let me show you.
Show them some stuff you have hanging up.
Yes, let me show you. Let me turn on this light here.
Middle school.
All right. This is a picture, and she was very, very young when she sketched and painted this. And I have very many more.
I just painted it freehand. I didn't even sketch it.
Oh, you didn't sketch it?
It's
acrylic freehand. And
Show in the bathroom.
I kept all of her pictures. I'm going to take you in my bathroom and show you. This is a rose. If you can see it, she did that too. And then she did this painting too. And all of these things are very sentimental to me. And then a very sweet artist who is, all my artist friends are like family to me. And she used to drive all the way from Lafayette to my house.
Yeah, Monroe.
No, my teacher.
Oh, okay.
And she used to hold workshops with me. And she had told me, Lizzie, you just have talent. You can do this. You could really teach me some things. And I took that as such a compliment. And she's always been there for me. And all the big artists.
That's surrounding yourself with positive people.
And that's what I did.
That helps bring out the best in you. And a part of that is your art. So.
And she gave me some good advice. She said, start calling people. Start reaching out. Don't curl up in a ball and be in depression. You've got to get out of this. You've got to get people in your life. And what the funny thing is that, he could cheat and do all these nasty things. But if I talked to the opposite sex, I was nasty and the worst person in the world. and he never showed empathy. Never.
Can't expect him to.
Never showed empathy, ever. And,
Don't take it personal. That's just how he is.
I hope I get some followers.
Let me see. Let me help you. Give that to me. Give me
I don't know how to do this, work this, whatever. I'll give it to my daughter. She's very good at this.
She's doing great. Okay. Y'all need to start following my mom. You know, start listening to what she has to say. Hi, everybody. Hi out there. I get kind of nervous on camera, but I'm going to be brave and continue to do this. Because I really did not want to get on here, but I'm here. I feel better now that I did it.
For me.
For support. And, yeah, it says 0 people. So, can we give ourselves hearts? Because that'd be cool. You know, self-love. Self-love.
Yeah, we're giving ourselves love too.
We are.
But
That's
I
important.
think what it is that we don't know how to do the platform.
Well, maybe we could ask somebody. So if somebody's out there listening that could help my mom, that'd be awesome. So,
or if you replay it,
yeah,
you know,
that would be awesome.
You can email me.
And we appreciate it so much, and we appreciate your time, taking the time out of your day to watch this, if you are. And just much love, and I'm signing out. Good night.
Okay. And here I am again. If you want to reach me, I'm on Facebook, and you can email me. Unique Designs, that's plural with the S on the designs, 61 at gmail.com. We really would love to hear you.
Oh, I have to tell him something else.
Oh, I'm sorry. Madison would like to talk again. And I'm glad. Because I love her. And this is hard for her to do. And she's doing it for me. Here she is.
Okay. And also with children with parents that go through divorce and struggles, it's hard. I've already mentioned addiction, which of course I smoke cigarettes, so it's, I guess that's kind of active there, but I'm gonna try to quit that. I just find myself to be stuck a lot. I deal with depression. I went to go see somebody and that specializes in OCD because I researched them for months. I did for actually a couple months. I don't even think I told my mom this yet, but I have a specific type called body dysmorphic disorder, and just the total view of myself is warped, and it's hard for me to, you know, once I start a goal, it's hard for me to finish. It's hard for me to go in public.
I'm sorry.
It's hard for me to, oh, it's okay, Mom. It's hard for me, I self-harm all the time, and it's hard to not do it because it's like automatic. And it's not, this isn't a, oh, feel sorry for me kind of thing, because I have the mentality of fighting it. And I've been fighting, and I don't, sometimes, you know, some days are worse than others, and I just want to give up. But there's something inside of me that wants to keep going. So I'm
and the reason
gonna try.
why we're starting the present first is because we want to help people. Because sometimes, you know, people don't have family and they don't have friends that want to get involved, and we want to. We want to help. We want to help.
So if there's anybody with similar stories, we'd love to see, because I think that would help my mom.
Yes, and if you can help us where we can schedule times to talk, you know, I don't know how to do it. I've tried going on Paragirls, following the things. I don't know the hashtags, but really, the name of my book is going to be I Married the Real Dr. Frankenstein.
That's kind of humorous.
And it is humorous because sometimes when he answers the phone, he answers Dr. Frankenstein. And he the the really down part is that he almost killed me, and he even bought a unmarked gun,
I saw it.
and it had
Scary.
2 clips of bullets. And it seems that the parish I had lived in, because he was the coroner, he was never in trouble. Never. In fact, I worked with Mike Pearlstein on Channel 4 for a long time. And every time I got, my proof, of course, his lover was a criminal and a detective. And they would get in the house and they would steal. I would be drugged. I told you this before, 5 boxes of Finnegan suppositories. They had me so drugged up I didn't even know. And when I went in the bathroom the next morning, there was a medical glove with the middle finger stuck up. He didn't file a police report. That's guilt right there. He, when he beat me up and tried to strangle me, she was right behind him in 5 minutes. And it was just horrible. My eyes were dilated. The priest came and anointed me. He wasn't there. And he was hardly ever there. And when he came there, I was already anointed. And God blessed me. And when they were getting ready to pull the plug, I woke up. And
It's a miracle.
everybody wanted to touch me because they said they never touched a miracle before. And my daughter and I are loving people, and we love to help people, and that's why we're doing this. We're not doing this to bash anyone or to whine or cry or make somebody feel sorry for us. We want to help people. There's plenty of people, and they don't say anything.
Oh,
They,
my side show.
they don't say anything. They hide it, and sometimes they end up dead. And I hope I get to figure out how to do this. Oh, I got 10.
She does.
I got 10.
Yay! Thank you. Thank you.
Can you send us hearts? Can you send us hearts?
One heart.
One heart. Can you send us one heart or something? Talk to us. And
Maybe we just don't know how to do it right.
let me see. Let me see. We got 10 people. 3 peaked, and then it went to 0. But you know what? As we go on, you're gonna see, from beginning from my birth and to now, what has happened. Nancy Grace would have a field day with this. She really would. And I just feel so fortunate to have all of you. I feel fortunate to have my artist family. Most of all, I feel fortunate to have my daughter and my granddaughter, who I love very, very much. very much. And I have friends now, and I'm coping pretty good. She's my baby girl, and I'm not on here to talk about health drinks or things like that.
Health drinks.
I'm talking about real life.
I need to get on Periscope and have my own thing because I actually want to get more healthy. Because I had my issues, like I said, and... wait. Okay. And it's apart from my mom's, deal going on, but...
Do we have high chat on?
Do we? That's probably it.
Let me see.
That could be
No.
No.
Then the chat is hidden. Now we have to
we gotta be okay
show
with
the
that.
chat.
Yeah, we're okay with that. But anyway, maybe it'll help me. Maybe there's a way I can find, in the categories, other people going through what I'm going through. And it's cool because you get to see people actually in real time talk about things, and you can talk with them in real time about stuff, and it makes you feel more comfortable. I don't know. So.
And also I want to say that I am an artist, and if there's anything you want to ask me about art, or you want to know something, like I said, email me. I'm on Twitter.
Unique Designs 61 at gmail.com.
I'm on Facebook. I'm on LinkedIn. I got an award for women, professional women, all over the world. And I'm an impact. And I've made some accomplishments during this nightmare that I never thought I could wake up from. And I really wish you would follow us, and we want to help.
They will.
And we'll come back. And we love you. Peace. Love. And we hope to see you soon. Replay it. And then let me know what you think. You can email me. And lots of love from me, and lots of love from Madison.
Good night. Thank y'all for watching, and thank y'all for the replay watches if y'all do. All right. Good night.
Good night. Hope you replay. Bye.